I hit record it, drop, you can't ignore it. I'm transforming now these cars and planes, I'm always boarding. Just out touring down in Charlotte like I play for Hornets. When I'm performing, never boring, now you can't afford it. Champagne Perrier, vintage friends on my face. Looking like I'm from the deep, these no Cartiers. Pockets deep, 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 bro. I can make it in my seat, bro. Do you, I'm doing me, bro. Making noise, use a beat, bro. Whoa, whoa. I press the button and the doors go off like, whoa. That money clip us now, the new now looks like, whoa. Upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like, whoa, 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 whoa. Neighborhood on the scene, neighborhood on the strip. Neighborhood be the name, neighborhood no crib. Neighborhood that's me, neighborhood that's Nick. Neighborhood do the dance, neighborhood do the deal. Okay, thought I'd never make it like no way. I'm the real deal, no role play. My days off, that's no days. No, I hustle hard, young rose. E be the shooter, that's cold case. Those on the deals, that's brose. Got no pay, you don't no say. Okay, this the news, tell them read it. Been the one since
You got 10 people in here.
Sleep on me, Tempur-Pedic. That's a no. Spending dope for no reason. Got a ball head, Mr. Cleaner. Heard the big bags overseas, then we gon' go, go, go. Whoa, I press the button and the doors go off like, whoa, that money.
Hey, what is going on, Cowboys Nation, Cowboys family? I feel so good right now. We are turning up. We got the Coronas on deck. What is going on, everybody? Shout out to my man, Rev Rebel. Shout out to Jay Lombardi. What's good, bro? Hey, look, offense, defense, and special teams wins championships. This is how you're supposed to take that next step. When you have the type of talent that we have, and we run this film for a reason, we come out here and bring the best, the most quality videos of film of all of these players. And it is amazing to see these guys go out there from the offensive line, the defensive line. There will be some growing pains when it comes down to Tyler Guyton. But when you're going up against a guy like Myles Garrett and you're going up against a guy like Micah Parsons in practice, it's only going to get you better. It's only going to get you better. I love to see this. What is good, y'all? What is going on? I definitely had to come in here and tap in and talk about this game. Hey, shout out to my man Rev Rebel. He said, yeah, one of the 40 burgers. Yeah, man, like look, the 40 burgers, the 30 burgers, when you're going up against a team like the Cleveland Browns in that hostile environment, knowing that they have a good defense, like, you know, Dak Prescott, he had about, I think it was like 180 yards on offense. But when you have a good defense, when you have special teams, this is how you take that next step. I need to see clean games, and these guys delivered. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. Hey, shout out to my man Stu Pot, man. What's good, bro? He said that's how you start the season, baby. Let's go. Let's go. And shout out, before I even start this off, shout out to Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, you have to get that contract done when it comes down to a guy like Dak. He's a special player. It is hard to find quarterbacks in this league, guys. I have been stressing that for a very, very long time. I didn't want this to go into the season where he didn't have his contract. You don't want this guy thinking about other things as far as, you know, when you're getting into the regular season. Have that contract done. Get this guy with his team. Get that chemistry right. They got CeeDee Lamb done. CeeDee Lamb looked good too, man. That boy added some weight, y'all. He added some weight for sure. You can tell by his swagger. Hair didn't got long. You know what I'm saying? He probably been going through it. You know what I'm saying? He looks stout though. You know what I'm saying? My man said, shout out to Sonny Sim. I think this might be my first time seeing you. Shout out to you, bro. He said, got that bag, bro. You gotta get that bag. But the thing is, though, I mean, I put a few game notes, you know what I'm saying? I did see Zach Martin give up that one sack on that one play. It's not going to be perfect, but, you know, with Gold Jacket Martin, he is so consistent as far as that offensive line. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But seeing CeeDee Lamb, the way that they were deploying CeeDee Lamb, you're using this guy on jet sweeps. You're using this guy in the backfield. He's catching 9 routes. He can take the top off the defense. He's going to be the reason why we can be able to get to where we want to go. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, listen, man. Hey, listen, y'all. If y'all want to tap in with me, dog, hit the link. Hit the link, man. Okay? If y'all want to tap in and say what's up to me real quick, probably for like 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. I send a link real quick, dog. Let me see. Just in case if y'all want to tap in, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people is live right now, but we ain't tripping. It's the JC Network. You already know what it is. Top quality. You already know. So when we go through, yeah, that's game, y'all. Great game, young. Let's go, bro. Let's go. Let's go. Okay? Okay? Let's go. Mike Zimmer bringing that swagger to the defense. Bringing that swagger. Whenever you have a fiery coach like Mike Zimmer, you don't want to make mistakes in practice, or he's not going to play you. Okay, he's not going to play you. But when you're seeing those guys in that front seven, in that gridiron, that's what you need, bro. That's what you need. All them boys from Eric Kendricks, DeMarvion Overshown, Maris Leofau, them boys got swagger. When you played football, I played football all my life. I played linebacker. When you see that swagger, like an Eric Kendricks, having an understanding of what Mike Zimmer wants out of this defense, it makes everybody feel comfortable, Cowboys Nation. You already know what it is, man. Shout out to y'all, though, man. Hey, shout out to Patrice. What's up, Patrice? Hey, shout out to the 22 people that we got in here. Make sure y'all smash that like button for me. You know they be hating on my live streams. Whenever I do videos, they be taking off, but my live streams, you already know, they trying to get it built up. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to my man Rev Revel. Shout out to Patrice. What's going on? All right, my man said team did a hell of a job today. Big time, bro. Special teams, seeing Kavontae Turpin taking back that 60-yard punt. We know that he has it, you know what I'm saying? But we haven't seen him take one back since like the preseason of like last year, I think it was, or like 2 years ago. So if he can consistently do that or make some type of plays where, you know, you can be able to get Dak Prescott the ball, our kicker, you know what I'm saying? All of that stuff matters. It matters. You know what I'm saying? All right, hey, let me get my man in here real quick. Hey, what's good, Mike? What's going on, bro? Can you hear
What's
me?
up, man?
Hey, man, how
Doing good, man.
Hey, listen,
Hell
man,
yeah.
what's on your mind? What's on your mind, bro?
Well, first thing I got to say, I just want to appreciate all the prayers and everything else with the wife. You know, I got to do that first.
Yes,
All
yes.
good health.
Prayers, bro.
You know, she's doing all good and everything else. We just on the up and up now. So,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Prayers to you and your wife, man. You already know it's always love when it comes down to the JC Network, brother.
appreciate it.
Yeah,
But
man.
no, I loved every minute of it. Now, you know, defense, they came to, you know, because we always knew we had a good defense. We just didn't know how we was going to hold up and, you know, on both sides, you know. But I think we overcame and we did the right thing over all of it.
Yeah, big time, man. Because the thing is with me, like with Dak Prescott, is not always about the flashy stats and stuff like that. If this team is going to take that next step, you have to see, can you go into hostile environments and have good defense and everybody playing with chemistry, bro? Those are the little things that matters when it comes down to the Dallas Cowboys. We know this team can win, but can you go into a hostile environment against a good defense and go out there and do your job? You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
Yeah, man. Yeah, most definitely, man. It's crazy. It's crazy because I don't know what your thoughts are about Ezekiel Elliott, but bro, with me, the guy looked good. He definitely looked good.
He did. I'm just saying he's still to me, I think, you know, he's still trying to get his footing on a lot of things, but of what I've seen, you know, because he's still getting that little short yardage and everything else, and that's what
That's right.
we needed him for anyway, on trying to get the touchdowns and then get the first downs. That's the only thing I was looking at anyway. I wasn't even trying to look at them high yardage like he used to or nothing like that. As long as he's busting that line and everything else, and then we get somebody quick and easy and all that, and then they get the yard. That's what we needed, you know.
That's what I'm
And
saying.
I think we did. I think we got it.
And my thing is with me, you know what I'm saying? Like when it comes down to that running back position, you don't need to have the best running back. I've been saying it for the longest time.
Yeah,
like if Ezekiel
100%.
Elliott is good enough to be able to get it done, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's not, some people be saying he's fat and stuff like that, but when you're and he's in very great shape. You've seen him out there. He didn't like explode this game, but he was being efficient,
No,
just going out there.
he's still a bruiser. He's still a bruiser to me. I'm just saying he's still a bruiser. I'm just saying because I mean the other backs we have, except Lipke and everything else,
Yep.
they can't do all that bust and everything else. They a little bit too, on the smaller end of the spectrum. I think
Big time.
when Zeke was doing all that, that's the reason why Pollard got his yardage, and that's why a lot of people was trying to be saying, oh, is Zeke still it? And then they went to Pollard, and then they seen Pollard wasn't 100%. It's always been that lightning and thunder
Yeah.
always.
Big time, man. That's why it's definitely going to be good. You got anything else for the nation? I'm about to get my man D Shift in, man. You got anything else for the nation, real quick, bro?
No, I say, hey, DC for life, and hopefully it's up and from here. We just got to keep going.
Yeah, big time, man. We got to keep going. All right, man. Tap in with me, bro. You already know
All
what it
right,
is, brother.
all right,
All right, man.
deuces.
Yep, I see you, brother. All right,
See you.
let me get my man up out of here. Hey, shout out to my man Smoke One for you. He said, JC, that's what I'm talking about. About take this win and be happy. It's the little things, bro. Like, not saying that this is a perfect team. There are so many things that we need to work on. We got a lot of rookies out there, so you got to get things going. But it's going to be good to see how it all plays out with everybody. Let me get my man D Shift in here. Hey, what's good, bro?
What's going on, bro?
Hey, man, feeling so good about this game, man. Tell me what's on your mind, brother.
Man, man, how about Mike Zimmer, bro?
Man, hey, how about him? How
Hey,
about him, bro? How about him? The thing is with me, the way that what I like about a Mike Zimmer is the way that you're deploying all of these guys on the defensive line. The linebackers, all of these guys are being deployed. You're mixing things up. You're not getting you're in the way that you're deploying Micah Parsons too, bro. I can't wait to do film D Shift. You know I'm coming,
hey,
bro.
well, I mean, you're gonna have a field day, man. Just breaking
Field day.
down all the places Micah played, man.
Yes, yes.
Like, man, one thing, I'm not a big film breakdown guy, but one thing I did notice, man, you had Micah kind of where like in the inside with defensive tackles, right? But
Uh-huh.
you also had some ends, out wide. So, like, of course, he'd bring the pressure up the middle, but then there was another time where he kind of like set the guy out wide, and then Zimmer messed around and put another linebacker in that Micah role, and
Yeah.
that linebacker was able to eat because you make the offensive line so unsure because you don't know where Micah's coming from, and then you're a step too slow to really handle those blitzing linebackers the way he sent Kendricks.
Yeah. Yeah.
And look, man, a lot of people were worried about Dante Fowler. They were worried about Dorrance Armstrong leaving. And
No.
one of the things that, I heard guys like you, Boss, and just, a whole bunch of the guys, you're talking about basically different places you'll bring the pressure. Well, we're seeing that come from the linebacker position. And just like, if you think about it, man, when have you seen linebackers like kind of bring that pressure other than Micah?
Yes, that's what I'm saying, bro. And then you think about it because Micah Parsons, he had 8 pressures this game, and I think we had 1 sack. But look at the things that DeMarcus Lawrence is doing. Look at the things. Shout out to Marshawn Nealon, bro. Shout out to him. I wish I was in my studio so I can give the air horn on that. But when you're a player, he didn't get a sack, but I think he had 7 pressures this game. When you have a player that's getting 7 pressures on top of having a Micah Parsons, and you can deploy
Wow.
him, you can use him in so many different angles, bro. This defense is about to be wicked. But let me ask you, bro, how good did you feel about those linebackers being so much bigger now?
Man, like you weren't getting pushed around, And like, I think the Browns, they ran it like on a 3rd and 3 and a 3rd and 4 because I think they felt like they were dealing with the old Cowboys.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? And I think teams got to kind of come correct because you have
Have
so
to.
much size to kind of support those defensive tackles now. I mean, we talk about how bad those defensive tackles played last year, but they didn't have any support from that linebacker core coming in. And just the personnel, like, Dan Quinn was more line these linebackers up, throw them in zone or just kind of bland with the way he played them because he depended so much on Micah and DeMarcus, Lawrence to get them over and just hoping that them linebackers could use their athleticism to make plays or whatever. But now he's kind of like using these guys as chess pieces. And
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't, man, the run game was like, how'd you feel about the defensive tackles and what they're able to do with these new linebackers.
See, the thing is, like they did have. I saw some Jordan Phillips in there. You were deploying Osa Odigizor. Mozzie Smith was in there as well. I think that if he's around a Linval Joseph, if you're around a Jordan Phillips, you have no other choice but to ball out, bro. Usually, because we all know D-Shift, the NFL is not for long. So you have to continue to keep nabbing at these positions. If you're cutting up in practice, bring in another guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to my man, The Lunatic. Thank you so much for the $2, man. He said, support JC and new Cowboys media. Dallas Cowboys for life. Go Cowboys, man. You already know, man. Hey, look, man, I'm going to sleep real good at night, D-Shift, knowing that defense going out there and just doing their jobs. But that
Shout out Donovan Wilson.
Be big time. Donovan Wilson hitting. We know what he do, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But it's just like, I think just the way those safeties were playing too, kind of hovering around. You always saw them in and around the plays. So, you had this going on, and I mean, you say all this about the defense, man. We haven't gotten to the offense the way Dak was spreading it around.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, and it's so good about him, bro. Like, I'm just so glad that they got that contract done. But when you're dishing the ball out to CeeDee Lamb, Brandon Cooks, Brooks, a lot of those players in the offense, you don't want to lean so heavily on the CeeDee Lamb. We know that he has the talent, you know what I mean? But other guys got to get involved. And if you can be able to do that, it's going to open up everything for that offense. But we have to do one thing, though, D-Shift. We have to continue to keep running the ball because that just brings Dak Prescott to that next level.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see. Shout out AM, but hey, I appreciate you for tapping in with me, though,
bro.
Man.
Take it easy, bro.
Yeah, most definitely. We'll probably go live throughout the week so you can tap in with me. You know what I'm saying? So we can chop it up.
All right, bro.
All right, see you, brother.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. This was definitely good, though. This was definitely good. Hey, shout out to my man TJ Combo. This is my first time seeing you. What's good, bro? He said Overshown, Leofau, and Kendrick's beast, bro. Big time. And the thing is, with Overshown, it was one good play. I think that was a sack on that play that he had. So good to be able to see that when it's coming down to him. But not only the defense, Brandon Aubrey is a absolute cheat code, bro. He was supposed to make that 66-yarder, y'all. And I wanted him to kick that 71-yarder, but you know what I mean? I think that he has the ability. His leg is so good and he's so accurate that this guy, I believe, can kick a 70-yard field goal. And y'all know I picked him in the fantasy too. I had to pick this guy in like the 8th round, you know what I'm saying? But I just know that, with these weapons that we have on this team, from special teams with the Cavante Turpin taking that back, it's only going to get these guys' confidence up. You know what I'm saying? And it's so good to be able to see. But yeah, man, it's as far, just like they were saying, man, as far as like Parsons, he was everywhere on the defense. I mean, you can be able to use this guy at that left end position. You can use him at the right end position. You can deploy him at the linebacker position, hugging in between those A gaps, dropping into coverage. It's so many things that the quarterbacks are going to have to worry about this season, and it all stems behind Mike Zimmer, young Cowboys Nation. Young, what is good? What is good, man? All right, let's see. My man said, shout out to Mojo. What's good, Mojo? He said, Aubrey, put him in the Ring of Honor. Make it so. I'm telling you, bro, there's a reason why I picked him in fantasy before Justin Tucker. I just think that, once the Dallas Cowboys get to like the 40-yard line, like, bro, we can be able to make any field goal. You know what I'm saying? He's just that good. You know what I'm saying? So good, man. I'm so proud of this team going out there in game one. I won $50 too from somebody. Somebody bet me. They went with Cleveland. They made a big mistake because usually with us, man, we got so much talent out there. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see. Shout out to my man Mojo. All right, let me know if anybody else want to tap in real quick. You know what I'm saying? We just wanted to pull up on y'all and just give y'all a good, you know what I'm saying, review on the game and my thoughts and everything. Shout out to my guy Mojo. He said, how about my dude DeMarvion Overshown? His line was crazy. Not sure what he finished with, but 11 tackles, 5 solos, 1 sack. Did he get 11? Did he get 11 tackles this game? That's crazy, bro. That is so crazy. That's why I was saying that, all the players that we broke down is so much talent. You know what I'm saying? It's so much talent. And I believe once Ezekiel Elliott can get there, once he's with Dalvin Cook, both of those guys are cooking up. It's going to be big time. And Rico Dowdle is a good running back as well. We're not going to sleep on that. But I think what Dalvin Cook can bring to this team, he's not the player he used to be, and Zeke is not the player. they are not the player they used to be, but you can't just worry about one guy when it comes down to this offense. That's the thing. So that's going to make them that much more better of players if they can be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? He said I have him too in fantasy. Oh, you talking about Brandon Aubrey? Yeah, bro. That was a must. That was definitely a must. But when you have a defense, Deshaun Watson was 7 for 16 for 36 yards and an interception in the third quarter, bro. After that, I mean, he still was getting beat on. And when you're doing things like that, eventually these guys are going to start making mistakes. You know what I'm saying? So DeMarcus Lawrence going out there and being the leader, because you got guys like Marshawn Nealon and everybody else on the defensive line. So it's going to be good. It's definitely going to be good. Yeah, he said he had 11 tackles. 11 tackles with 5 minutes left. Yeah, man. That dude was definitely balling. All right, yeah, I'm going to send a link, you know what I'm saying, just in case anybody else want to tap in. But I'm just so proud of this team, man. I know that, this team has so much talent, but sometimes it's not about the talent. You have to have the chemistry. Everybody got to be on the same page. There's been a plethora of teams in the NFL that has had a numerous amount of talent, and those guys mop out. That's why you bring in a Mike Zimmer, a guy that can get in your face if you make mistakes. So when you get out there on the football field, they can play discipline. Everybody can be on, they get their timing right. And then you can go out there and make plays. You know what I'm saying? So happy though, man. I've been drinking some Coronas. I went to I had my company picnic today. I won $100 in a raffle. You know what I mean? Randomly, it's just so good, man. Like just today has been awesome. But the thing is, with this Dallas Cowboys team, it's going to be a lot of good weeks, but they have to continue to keep building on what they're doing. And I think that, they got what it takes. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see. Okay, yeah. So my man, Brandon Aubrey, he had that 46-yard field goal to end it. Then he had, I think it was a 56 or 57-yard field goal. Then he had another 40-yard field goal. Then he kicked another 50-yard field goal. So, I mean, this guy was on fire. And I think that, with him, once we get to those tight games, bro, it's going to be big time. You know what I mean? Because he's the one that can be able to win it for you. All right. Let's see. My man said, I have a co-worker. Shout out to you, Mike. He said, I have a co-worker bet me he has to wear a Cowboys jersey for a day. Oh, yeah. And yes, he is a Browns fan. Yeah, you don't want to do that, man. I'm telling you. I need to go collect my $50. I know he's going to send that to me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely. But yeah, man, so proud of this team, though, guys. So proud of them. You know what I mean? I'm so glad football is back. I need to turn on this joint real quick. Make sure we good so we can turn on Sunday Night Football. Probably give me another brew. You know what I'm saying? You already know what it is. But yeah, man, like my thing is with me, like when I think about when I'm going to look at the offensive line and see how it all played out with Tyler Guyton for the good and for the bad. There were a lot of good plays, but there were bad plays. But when you're going up against a Myles Garrett or any of these talented guys, sometimes that happens. You know what I'm saying? You never know how games shape out. But when you're seeing Micah Parsons in practice every day, you know what I'm saying? It's just going to make you that much more confident. You know what I'm saying? All right. My man says, hey, shout out to you, bro. First time seeing you. Make sure y'all smash that like button for me. Hit that subscribe button for anybody that hasn't been in the JC Network. You already know what it is. All right, my man said offense, defense, and special teams are special. Yeah, big time. But they have special players. But we're not going to get too far ahead of ourselves when it comes down to this team. They still have to continue to keep building on this, bro. They got to prove it. This is going to be a season where you're going to be going up against a lot of stout teams, good offenses, good defenses. But I think with the leadership of Dak Prescott and all of the coaching staff, I think it's just going to be hard to beat. You know what I'm saying? Hey, and shout out to Kalen Carson too. I mean, I know he gave up that touchdown, but my man's from the DMV. He's going to make his plays. He's going to definitely make his plays. He was supposed to catch like a couple interceptions today too. He's supposed to catch a couple interceptions today, y'all. All right, let's see. Hey, shout out to Rampage. What's good, bro? You a Rams fan, bro? My man's a Rams fan. And y'all about to play tonight. That's about to be a good game, bro. Us Cowboys fan, Rampage, we're going to be happy watching that game, bro, because, we got our win, bro, in dominating fashion. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. That's definitely what we do. I know everybody else is live right now, but you already know. Anybody that tune in on the JC Network, we do some good work over here, and I appreciate you guys so much because if it ain't for y'all, I ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Got to work hard for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Giving y'all the best content out there, hands down. That's how we coming with it. Hey, shout out to my man Paul. What's good, bro? He said, that's what I'm talking about. Defensively, we took care of business for the most part. I didn't like the 2 drives they had, but Dallas is going to get better each week, barring any injury. Stay healthy. Yeah, that's how I feel, bro. You gotta stay healthy. Hopefully Jake Ferguson is good. Hopefully, you know what I mean, because usually these injuries happen. I don't know if you guys heard anything. What's the news on Jake Ferguson? I just hit live, so I haven't heard anything about him. Let me know if y'all hear anything, but as far as defensively, bro, they will give up some drives. That happens, you know what I mean? But I think that with the talent that we have, all of those dogs in the front 7, teams are not going to really understand what we're doing. So by the time they figure out what we're doing, we already in your face. You know what I mean? So usually when you have a DeMarcus Lawrence and you have a Marshawn Nealon, I knew Marshawn Nealon was going to have a game. That's why I did that film session right before the game started. I had a feeling he was going to play a big part into this game. Didn't get a sack, but when you're getting all those pressures and you're stacking that on with the Micah Parsons, the play from DeMarcus Lawrence, Marshawn Nealon's there. So you think about it, it's the same thing for the defensive tackle room. If you're bringing Linval Joseph in there, you're bringing Jordan Phillips in there, then that makes Mozzie say, shoot, hey, it's not sweet for me. Same thing for Marshawn Nealon, DeMarcus Lawrence, even though he won't take his position, but at the same time, he's going to take a lot of plays. He's going to get some burn on the field because he was playing defensive tackle, right, y'all? I don't know if I saw that or not. I think I seen on a couple snaps, they lined him up at the defensive tackle position, left in and right in. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, shout out to Skeptical Fan. Thank you so much for the $2, man. He said Cowboys defense played great. Big time, bro. Defense wins championships. Well, defense can get you the championships. Dak is going to have to take over and win it for us. I already know how that's going to go. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see. My man said, shout out to you, Rampage. He said, yes, sir. It's a revenge game for us. Detroit is no slouch either. Yeah, they got better quickly, too. Yeah, big time. That's why this game tonight is about to be a good one. It's definitely. So I'm going to enjoy it. Probably going to eat some good dinner, you know what I mean, and kick back. You know what I'm saying? You already know what it is, brother. All right, let me go to my guy. He said, Kalen Carson going to get some pick sixes. You can tell, bro. You can tell by the way he was playing. He was like sniffing around the ball a lot. So he's just going to have to sometimes, you know, when you're playing in an environment like that and, you know, the lights are bright, you know, you might drop a ball or two. But once he gets comfortable, he kind of gives me Deron Bland energy, the way that he lurks on those slant plays. I don't know if y'all seen a couple of those slant plays that they were running, but he was right there. You know what I'm saying? Like with the Cleveland Browns offense, they had to struggle. They had to really struggle for everything that they got. And when you see things like that, then that's when a lot of turnovers happen. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, my man said, yeah, he knows how to put his foot in the ground and drive on the ball. He is mad quick. Big time. I saw that too, bro. All right. Let's see. Hey, shout out to Dialia. What's going on? Hey, shout out to you. Always showing me love in the film sessions. Thank you so much for all you do, man. Thank you. All right. My man said I'm liking that Zimmer defense. Me too, bro. Me too. Was there anything else that I wanted? Because I put a lot of stuff down. Let's see. Yeah, it's crazy that they were booing them at home too, bro. Usually when you're booing at home, that's crazy. That's when you're playing really good defense. You know what I mean? But the good thing is, like, when you have Eric Kendricks, right? So you got Eric Kendricks there. You have a Maurice Leofau, both of those guys. I mean, he's going to learn so much from an Eric Kendricks. You got the long hair, you got that swagger. You can just tell that those guys are alphas. Like seeing Maurice Leofau playing on special teams was everything. You know what I mean? That stuff matters. And, you know, being deployed in the defense this early on, the Maurice Leofau, Kalen Carson, and Marshawn Nealon, this is why, you know, you got to give, you know, your flowers to guys like Will McClay. You know what I'm saying? Because people hate on Will McClay, but you got to give your flowers to him. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see. Let me see. Anything else? Let's see. Okay. Let me see. I think that's straight. All right. Okay. My man said BB creating run lanes up the middle. We haven't seen that since Travis Frederick. Yeah, I know. I can't wait to watch his film, bro. I might end up doing a full film session on him as well. Micah Parsons, we definitely going to tap in on all of those guys, bro. I'm just really excited to see that this team can be able to go out there on offense, defense, and special teams and get the job done. But there will be tests. Trayvon Diggs going out there and doing this job. making it hard for guys like Deshaun Watson. And, Amari Cooper, he is one of the most nuanced route runners in the national NFL. You know what I'm saying? He is one of the best route runners that can be able to route you up. And usually with him, I mean, if he's having quiet games, then or if Trayvon Diggs and Kalen Carson are having quiet games, the safeties are having quiet games, that means that they're doing their job. They're covering those guys. You know what I'm saying? All right. Hey, what's up, Kenzie? Shout out to you, bro. What's good with you, homie? He said, yeah, I'm done. He said, yeah, I'm done because if the Cowboys would have lost, everybody would have gone crazy. We put a damn many points on the best defense in the NFL. I don't want to hear nothing. Our defense showed up. Yeah, I get you, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, we definitely did. And the thing is with me, when you see Tyler Guyton going up against a Myles Garrett, I mean, Myles Garrett's going to do his thing. I mean, he was a defensive player of the year. You know what I mean? He's that type of guy that has the ability to be able to wreck games. So I seen the athleticism from Tyler Guyton, but when you're playing it against a defense and you have a Dak Prescott and being able to slice and dice these guys whenever they make a mistake, that's when Brandon Cooks can go out there and get himself a quick touchdown. You know what I'm saying? And Brandon Cooks will have a good season this year. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see. Hey, shout out to my man Rampage. He said, please beat Baltimore in week 3, bro. That is marked down. Trust and believe me. Both sides of the field is going to be some elite players, so I can't wait for that one. He said, these guys around here talk too much. They definitely do. They are still stuck in 2019 and are butthurt about last season. Please, Cowboys Nation, destroy them for me. Hey, man, air horns for that, bro. Can't wait for that. That's going to definitely be prime time, big time test for our defense as well as the offense. You know what I'm saying? But we got to take this game by game, week by week. We can't look so far into, the whole schedule and stuff like that. We have the Saints coming up, so it's going to be a big time game. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I definitely appreciate y'all, though. Cowboys for life, man. It's going to be a good week. We will be going live probably either tomorrow or Tuesday or something like that, just to give y'all a quick rundown, probably run some film on live and stuff. But hey, look, man, Cowboys for life. Cowboys for life, man. Y'all already know what it is. Make sure y'all tap in with me, though. Make sure y'all tap in with me. All right, let's see. My man picked the stars up, man. That's what's good, dog. That's what's good. All right, I think I hit on everything, though, man. Hey, much love to y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon. Gone.